Good morning, everyone. Today is Friday, finally Friday, February 21st. And today we will cover the trades for YieldMax funds, TSLY, CONY, NVDY, MSTY, and AMZY. Okay, sound good? All right, great. And TSLY actually did not have a trade. As you can see at the top of the list, OARC is the first one. So I'm just going to scroll right down to MSTY, because we all know MSTY always has trades. And it was Thursday. So in case you guys aren't aware, Thursday is when they close about half of the contracts, and then Friday they close the rest. Of course, they could close out some during the week if they decide to do that. But for the most part, they don't wait until the Friday, which is today, the expiration date, to close all of their positions, because they have a lot of options contracts and they want to make sure that they get filled. So they start the process typically on the Thursday at the latest. And yeah, they did that. So again, there's too much to really go through on here. So I'll go right to the file and we could see, what happened. All right, let's get to it. All right, so we have a synthetic 330. I believe they added to this position. So if we go right here, they added 650 contracts to the 330 synthetic by call, sell, put. Put credit is greater than the call debit, which is fine because MSTR is below the 330 strike. But again, 56 days till expiration on this, so who cares, right? Let it ride and do its thing, and then we'll worry about, the damage when it's done, or the profits, possible profits. All right, so how did MSTR do yesterday? Are they making money? Are they moving up yet? Well, yesterday they had green day, slightly up 1.65%, so I'll take it. MSTY went up 1.55%. So overall, not a bad day. All right, let's take a look at all of those contracts that they closed out and see what that looks like. So let's scroll to the top. Again, anything in gray we previously covered. So here's a 350 you see highlighted. They paid 24 cents per share to close it. If you look, we have the open and the close price, by the way. The open price, this is the price, the credit they got for selling the call per share. The close price, this is the debit that they have to pay to close out the position. So in here, if the open price is greater than the close price in the end, that means good. That means win. That means check marks. That means here comes the money. So yes, we won our trade. We won this trade right here. We scroll to the right, we can see the actual numbers, because again, I capture the call credit, the call debit, and then the profit. So in the end, we won about 90,000 on this trade, and another win on the books. All right, makes sense. Hopefully it does. Again, if it doesn't, try to ask questions in the comments. I may not answer them in the comments, but sometimes I do remember them during the video, and it's easier for me to just cover it during the video. But if I forget, obviously I apologize. Here's another 350 right here, 24 cents. So 24 cents, obviously way less than $4.99. So we won this one as well. Successful win. They won about 400 something thousand. And when I say we won, how do you know if you win, right? So the strike price is 350. The current price of MSTR, or at least as of the close, was 323. So obviously 323 is less than 350. So very, very cheap to close out the transaction. So success. And then you got a 365 here. They paid 9 cents. A 360, they paid 12 cents. And a 357.50, they paid 11 cents. All of these trades, guys, all of them win. They won. Win, win, win. So I'm not going to go through the exact money. The breakdown of the money will be in the payment tab. But needless to say, since MSTR has been kind of trading flat, to be honest, that's a good thing for selling calls. And here's another one, 357.50, 11 cents. Boom, win. We're just winning. That's what we do. We win. All right, so now, again, yesterday was 220. Look at all these trades they added. So, that being said, for all this effort, if you don't mind and you enjoy this content, please please hit the like button, please. Sometimes I have to remind you during or before the video because some of you can't make it to the end. Either because you're busy, of course I know we're all busy, or you're just tired of my singing and you clicked off. All right, so anyway, here's the new trades. So bunch of 345s. Yeah, and what's 345? 345 is our number. 345, 345, 345. So for next week, root 345 is it. So 650 plus 1200 plus 33,950 plus 6,290. 345 strike price, 6.51% out of the money. That is not safe. No, it is not. So we have today and we have 5 trading days next week. So 6 trading days, 6.51% out of the money. That's awful, actually. They have a call credit spread, right? Protection in case it jumps up, but it's 390. Good God. So it's $45 gap. So again, not liking this trade for next week, but if MSTR continues to trade flat, which is what it's been doing, then it's fine. But again, you just don't know. You just don't know when it's going to go boom. All right, we also have 235 contracts, 347.50. And this down here, 4,850 contracts, 342.50, 5.74% out of the money. So let's go into the more important stuff. Today is Friday. Today is 2/21. Today is expiration date for the rest of this contracts. I did highlight the 345 in black, as you can see. So this is important. For today, most of our contracts are at 345. So we need MSTR to close below 345 in order to win our trades. So if we look here, all right, 345 is 6.51% out of the money. So if MSTR goes up 7, 8, 9, 10, 11%, we're going to lose our trade. We're going to have to pay. This close price will be greater than the 467 credit we got. That's a losing trade. That's unfortunate, but let's hope that doesn't happen. We do want MSTR to go up at the same time. I mean, we're not fools, right? We do want, capital gains. We want appreciation, but we don't want it above our calls. That's the game we play here. And it's a fun game. And I'm going to, again, going forward, I'm just going to try to make it a little more fun at the same time. We don't have to, it doesn't have to be all serious here. But the bottom line is 345. That's it. That's it. Again, I'm just lowest strike or largest position, 345. That's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so. Anyway, so yeah, MSTR is currently at 323. This is very manageable. I looked at the pre-market. Last I looked, I didn't see any jump because, again, typically, pre-market will show kind of how maybe the day will start, maybe how the day will go. But right now, it looks like we are sitting pretty. I don't want to jinx it. But so far, so good. So yes, the most important thing for today is we stay under $345 for MSTR. Just keep that in mind. Okay. All right. Outstanding shares, big increase, 650,000. Wasn't me, but after today, I got some contracts, some options contracts expiring. So some of that's going to be me. Anyway, 30-day IV, 69.5%. Outstanding shares, 94 mil. Net income, 29.2 mil. Total distribution, 31 cents. Total daily income, 3 cents a day. Daily yield, 0.14%. And if you annualize that, sucker, 50%. Yeah, that's okay. All right, reaction. We're back, baby. We are back on the road. We are root 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. All right. Anyway, Group D declares 19 days away, March 12th. Someone asked me yesterday, what kind of mic do you have? Or no, you need to get a new mic. I guess they hear the heater. Well, I don't have a mic. I have a phone, and I'm freezing my ass off, so the heater's staying. So I don't know if that helps the question or whatever. So you're going to hear the heater. I record in a garage, and the garage is cold. So I don't die and freeze my ass off, it's staying here. Anyway, if we look at this cycle, week 5, or 5th cycle, I should say, the synthetics aren't making money yet. So that's a $45 million loss in the synthetics. But let's focus on the weeklies. So far, 29.2 million in income on the weeklies, which is really good. That's 31 cents per share, which is, again, that's good money so far. You know, we won some trades yesterday. It'll be better today, too, if we close below the 345. So, again, 31 cents per share. Throwing that in a Rotomator would end up being 97 cents when all said and done, which is a 51% yield. But again, the IV is 70%, so I'm thinking more closer to the 133 range. But we'll see. We'll see how things go. Win-loss record, 20 wins, 3 losses. And, yeah, so far so good. Again, it's the IV, unfortunately, you saw it. I mean, it's not what it used to be. So it's kind of chilling. It's under 70%. It's been under 70%. Which means we're not getting the high premiums, the options premiums that we used to, because it's almost like it's stabilizing. But, you know, I don't believe it, right? One day it's just going to go pop, or it's just going to drop. And we're going to be like, what in the actual? But yeah, but for now, it is what it is. Steady Eddie. Imagine MSTY, Steady Eddie. Hey, I'll take it. Anyway, let's move on. Holding information. What do we got here? All right. Another question came up. I'm going to answer it because I remembered it. I don't know how I remembered it because yesterday was busy as all hell. But he said, someone said in a Reddit community, of course, I'm sure it's Reddit, that they want the underlying to blow through the weekly strikes so that they make money on the synthetic. Okay? Now, my answer to that is no. That's not an answer, I know. But why would we not want that to happen? I mean, again, it's okay for it to happen, especially when you have the call credit spread. When we say blow through, all right, so blow through, let's just say the 345, right? That's our big number. So if MSTR goes to, say, 370, right? You know, this position here, 370 minus 45, 370 minus 345 is what, $25. So we'd have to cover that difference. So that, again, that's going to offset any gains, you know, that you get on the long position, on the synthetic, on this 330. That's going to offset those gains. However, again, we have the call credit spreads. We have the buy call that's attached to the sold call, creating the call credit spread, helping it, which is good. But if you look for the example of the 345, where is it? 40,210. That's, what do we say? 390? No, we said 370, right? See, so if it went to 370, think about the attachment on this position. The buy call is 385. So that's not even going to help. So it's going to be that whole $25 that you think it's great, wonderful. Yes, we're making money here. 25 of it is offset up there on a sold call. So of course we don't want it to blow through the freaking calls. Come on, man. No. And again, we want slow and steady. If we have slow gains each and every week and we can win the weeklies, we can get both. We can get the appreciation on the synthetic and we can make money every single week on the weeklies. If we blow through the calls, we're not making money on the weeklies. So why even bother? We can't have that mentality. We want our cake and we want to eat it too. So to be profitable in both positions, we need to stay under the strikes on the week and we need to continue to go up, but in slow periods, all right? Slow periods. Each and every week, we go up a little bit. That is the ideal scenario. Obviously, it doesn't play out that way all the time, but that's what I'm saying is what we want. And I hope I answered that question. If I did not, please let me know down below, and I'll try again tomorrow. All right, the value of this fund is 2.3 billion. Yeah, it's humongous. The NAV is 24.85, trade price 24.86. Synthetic, it's in the negative, but who cares? Again, it expires quite some time. So, and And that's it for MSTY. So we'll go right to TSLY since we know they don't have trades. So we'll just give a final update until tomorrow. What do they got? They got a synthetic 350, right? Their synthetic 350, it's chilling again, expires April 17th, 56 days away. The synthetic 355, same thing, April 17th. Good, let's move on. All right, now, how did Tesla do yesterday? Well, yesterday was the 20th, right? Tesla went down 1.71%. TSLY went down 5.42%. And as I'm sure you all know, I don't have to remind you, but I will, the bigger drop on TSLY is because it was ex-dividend date, which means, guess what? Cash comes out of the account. Cash comes out. They have to pay us. How do you think they pay us? And I see this question all the time, not necessarily directed towards me, but more of like in other communities. Well, if they pay, why does the fund drop? I don't know. I don't even know how sometimes the question confuses me. But just think of it this way, guys. They're making money on options. Hopefully they're making money on options. And as they make money on options, that money goes to cash. Cash bucket. Think of the cash bucket, right? So they pay out us that cash. At some point, that cash has to leave the bucket, all right? They sell options. Cash goes in bucket. They pay us cash out of bucket. That's how it works, okay? That is how it works. Hopefully my explanations are helping today. Anyway, let's move on. So TSLY, busy night for me tonight. TSLY's got a lot of expiration dates. Of course, I have baseball meeting again. Never ends, man. Never ends. Freaking baseball. Baseball in the winter, right? What do we got? What do we got here? We got, well, the 355 really is the focus here. But I'm going to go through all of them because it's Friday. So we have 8,745 contracts plus 380 contracts plus 750 contracts, all with a 360 strike price, 1.58% out of the money. That is scary. That is very scary. But, hey, Tesla, it's not really doing much lately. It's like MSTR. It's like the market, man. It's just relaxing. So as long as it relaxes, we should be good. All right, more importantly, we have 9,000 contracts, 355 strike price. Oh, my God. 0.17% out of the money. Now, this is scurry. I am scurred with that one. How about you? So, Tesla, today, don't move. Don't move, brother. If you're going to move, you can move down a little, but that's it. That's it. In fact, just stay flat. Just don't even move. No one buy, no one sell. Then we're good. All right, so that's the main position right there. And then we have 1,035 contracts plus 7,198 contracts, 362.50 strike price, 2.29% out of the money, a little more manageable on that one. And then we got 6,300 contracts, 365 strike, 2.99% out of the money. And then, so that's, where we stand for today. But again, well, the moral of the story, Tesla can't move. All right. Can we do that? Or if it goes down, we don't want it to go down too much, but if it goes down a little, that's fine. We'll win. But either way, if it goes down, we win. Anyway, outstanding shares did increase by 1.8 mil. So that's really big jump. Let's go to the recap. 30-day IV, 49%. Outstanding shares, 103 mil. Total net income, it's a loss so far after today. Hopefully we get some wins, we get some profits. And then we could talk about that. Because, again, we just started a new cycle. Horse race is closed for today, as you can see. So it's going to be a close one, guys. Stay in there. Hang in there, guys. Keep an eye on Tesla. I know everyone's going to work. Put those alerts on, man. Keep an eye on it. If you're a TSLY shareholder, if you're a YieldMax shareholder, if you're a YMAG shareholder, it's good stuff. The good thing about, if you don't know options and you invest in these funds, the good thing about doing that is you can actually learn how to do options as you're, assuming you're watching people cover it, right? I don't know. I'm sure there's other people covering it, but if you watch me, again, hopefully I could teach you how they work, which in turn makes you learn about options, which at least you could then make the decision, ooh, maybe I want to do this on my own, or maybe I want to try this, right? Or maybe I'm like, hail to the no, that's way too complicated. I'm going to continue to pay their asses to do this. Anyway, Group A declares in 26 days on March 19th. Let's go to the payment information, baby. All right, synthetic income Okay, 785,000. Weeklies, we talked. They lost 350K so far. So in the end, income, there was no income. Doesn't even reach a penny. So all good. Let's let today play out. We'll talk about it from there. Wins, losses, 1 win, 0 losses. TSLY, Rodman, no, not useful. But their IV is 50%. So based on that, next payment would be 44 cents. Why is the payment dropping? Well, the value, the price of TSLY continues to drop because Tesla's been dropping. So obviously, if the price of the ETF drops, then typically the distribution will drop, depending on the performance of the options, of course, and then depending on the implied volatility. But in general, think of the ETF going down, think of your distribution going down. So, of course, yes, we want our freaking ETF price to go up. All right, TSLY Holdings. Again, we know they have a synthetic. I'm not going to go through these. We know what's going on there. We'll just go right to the bottom. The value of the fund is 1.1 bill. The NAV 1150. Trade price 1150. We really want to keep this above 10. Let's be honest. We don't want the word TSLY and reverse split in the same sentence. I'm not saying we're even close to that point, but again, we're close to 10. That's a bit much. So we want to stay above 10. I would think if you're a TSLY shareholder, anything under 10 will piss you off. So let's hope we could do that. We'll see though. Anyway, synthetic money, 16 mil, that's fine. Anyway, so that's it. That's it for TSLY. We're going to go back to the trades and we will scroll up and we'll just go in order, maybe. So NVDY had trades. They had to buy to close 100. It looks like 100 shares. So they had to buy to close 100 shares and then close out one of their weeklies. But it looks like they got assigned early, which I guess, again, can happen. Even though, they trade on European, but it's like, whatever. I don't even care, right? Do we care? No, I don't care. It's 100 shares out of the whatever that they have. So this is a non-issue, non-discussion right there. But we will go to the NVDY file. Again, it's not worth our time to even yap about that. But anyway, NVIDIA went up 0.63% yesterday. NVDY went up 0.83%. So, okay, that's good. That's really good, actually. Earnings for NVIDIA is next week, so stay tuned for that. How's their synthetic? They have a 130 synthetic. NVIDIA is at 140. Obviously, they're doing well. But again, that expires April 17th, so we don't care that much. And then we got the trades for this week. They expire today, so this is important information. Stay tuned. Let's go. Let's read this. Here we go. 64,600 contracts. 140 strike price. Oh, my God. 0.08% in the money. Now, it doesn't get much closer than that, guys. So the bottom line, NVIDIA, don't move, brother. Don't move. In fact, just move down a little. All right, chillax. 52,890 contracts, 141 strike. That's 0.64% of the money. So not much wiggle room at all. So don't move, NVIDIA. But again, if you're going to move, just head down the hill a little bit. All right, sound good? Great. The value of this fund is almost 1.6 bill. The NAV is 2164. The trade price is 2167. Synthetic, it's worth money, but who cares? 30-day IV, 56%. IV estimate, 94 cents. They're part of Group B. They declare next week. So they'll be part of Sunday morning's guesstimate. So have fun with that. We'll have a nice little video out for you guys. Hopefully you guys can all make it. I love making those videos. They become a little more work each week, but they are fun to make. And keep in mind, I did note the synthetic income previously of 48 cents per share. So that will factor into my guesstimate on Sunday. Up next is AMZY. I got to see if they had a trade, though. So I'll scroll here. Yes, they did. All right. So what they do, buy to close, call 6 cents. That means they won. Great. Awesome. Woohoo. And then right below that, they sold a call, 198 credit, 1.2 million. All right. Good. 2% out of the money. That's a little tight, but whatever. And then they did a buy call. Of course, credit call spread. Yeah, next week expiration. All right. So basically what they did, they closed out the trades that expired today and they opened new ones for tomorrow. They previously had a strike price of 232.50 and they rolled it down to 227.50, right? So, you know, it's a little tighter, but hey, it is what it is. It's Amazon. It doesn't move too much, but we'll see. All right, here I am. Here I am. How do you do? All right, Amazon went down 1.68%. Well, that helps. AMZY went down 1.57%. So probably why they closed their trades. Or did they close all of them? No, they did not actually. But let's look at the synthetic real quick. Synthetic 235. They're behind on that, but again, that expires 4/17. So the closure yesterday, they didn't close all the trades. In fact, they closed about half, 50% of the trades. That's fine. Pretty good stuff there. We'll see how today develops. But they still have 6,630 contracts, 232.50 strike price, 4.32% out of the money. That's for one day. So that's pretty good though. Now, we could say, oh, I hope Amazon goes up 3%. I hope Amazon goes up 4% because we'll still capture all the upside. We can't say that because next week, I mean, technically we can say that because this expires next week. But we have to keep in mind if Amazon stays there, we could lose our trade next week. So again, what do we want for today? I mean, I'll take some gains in Amazon. I don't see Amazon going over 4%, to be honest. Hey, but you never know. So hopefully they should win this trade, and then we could talk about next week. But again, AMZY, just a boring old fund that does its job. The value of the fund is 285 mil. The NAV is 1845, trade price 1848. Again, we always say AMZY, what they do, they started at 20 when they incepted. They pay a distribution, they recover back to 20. And then they rinse and repeat. Right now, they're struggling getting back to the 20, but we'll see if they can do that before the next distribution. Synthetic bailout, no, there is none. It's negative. 30-day IV of Amazon, 25%. IV estimate, 37 cents. Group D declares again in 19 days on March 12th. All right, let's go to CONY. Up next is CONY. Freaking trades, man. So many. Buy, call, sell, put, sell, call, buy, call. All right, this 1400 group right here, this is just creating a new position. All right, so they added to the synthetic and they sold a call for next week. All right, great, fine. Let's skip past that part. So now let's see what they did here. Buy to close. All right, this is important. Buy to close call. So they closed the call that expired today. What they pay? 5 cents. Hell yeah. So what does that mean? They won their trade. 5 cents, right? That's all time value because look at the strike, 297.50. Look at the stock price, the coin price, 256. Not even remotely close. So that's why we only paid 5 cents because that's all this crap is worth. All right. So they sold a call for next week expiration. They got a 460 credit. Great. What strike price did they choose? 267.50. 4.25% out of the money. Again, it's not that far out of the money. The IV is getting weak sauce here, man. So we used to go out, further out of the money and all these, and now we have to close it tighter. But they do, they have the credit call spreads, and even again, I just think it's way too much of a cushion to be even worth a crap. But that's just my opinion. Let's go. Let's go to the file. Yesterday, coin went down 0.81%. CONY went down 0.69%. All right, fine, whatever. All right, how's their synthetic? They have a synthetic 290. Coin's at 256, so obviously not doing well, but that expires on May. That's right. This one expires May 16th, so they're able to get a May expiration date, which is too sweet. All right, I'm going to read down the contracts that expired today. So these are all important. 300 contracts, 270, strike price 5.23% out of the money. Okay, that's the lowest strike, and it's 5% out of the money. That one day, I feel pretty good. What do you guys feel? All right, 1,600 contracts, 280 strike price, 9.12% out of the money. 9,515 contracts, 290 strike price, 13.02% out of the money. And then 11,530 contracts, 292.50 strike price, 14% out of the money. And then 10,500 contracts, 295 strike price, 14.97% out of the money. So today on expiration date, we have all these different strikes, right? We got 5 strike prices, ranging from 5 to 14% out of the money. So I'm here to tell you, you're in a good spot. You're in a really good spot. And then, of course, next week, they had the new position that they opened, 11,400 contracts, 267.50 strike price, 4.25% out of the money. No reason to talk about that position anymore. We can wait till next week. The value of the fund is 1.1 bill. The NAV is 11.57. Trade price 11.59. Synthetic is in the negative. We know, whatever. 30-day IV of coin, though, 59%, which, again, it's whatever. It's blah. IV estimate, 53 cents based on that. And Group C declares in 12 days. So not next week, the week after, on March 5th. All right, up next is PLTY. Hi, PLTY. All right, so, wow, they took a freaking hit again. Let's see if they had a trade, though. Where's PLTY? All the way on the freaking bottom. Yeah, of course they had a trade. Everyone had a freaking trade. Buy, call, sell, put, sell, call. All right. Ooh, just sell, call. Wow. All right, so they added 200 contracts. They sold a call, 111. Expiration date next week, 4% out of the money. All right, no credit call spread. It's only 200 contracts, but still, hey, I like it. I like them trying different things, right? All right, here's the buy to close. This is important. Buy to close call. What'd they pay? 3 cents. That's right. Evil laugh because we won. We were getting our asses kicked, honestly. We were going to get our ass kicked because I remember the strikes were kind of tight. But Palantir, for whatever reason, I believe because of government cuts and they're involved with the government contracts, they just went beep. So maybe it's a buying opportunity. But when is the drop end? I don't know, man. I don't know. So look at the strike here, man. Oh, my God. Strike is 127. Stock price 106. They paid, what, 3 cents? They should have paid a penny. There's no way in hell this is worth, we should have to pay 3 cents. We should pay a penny, damn it. All right, anyway. They're selling a call for next week. They chose a 105 strike. Beavis? That's not cool, brother. 1.14% in the money. 105 strike. What? We selling in the money calls now? Of course, I don't know what time of day they sold it. Of course, things could change, but man, it must have been a tight to begin with. Tight. If you know what movie that's from, you're a legend. All right, let's go. Orange, green, red, whatever. All right, that's the same clip. All right, Palantir, man. Like we said, just getting beat up. Down 5.45%. PLTY is down 6.55%. By the way, Roundhill, yeah, they launched their 120% leverage Palantir fund this week. I mean, I feel bad for them. That is tough timing. But as we know, most of these ETFs, like these options ETFs, they always get screwed in the beginning. They always launch at the worst time. So I'm wondering now, that one's going to be like everyone's going to compare. If they're hating on those funds, they're just going to do the comparison of their Palantir fund, I bet. But I'm wondering what it launched at versus what it's at now. We should check it out. Anyway, Palantir, how you doing? Well, the synthetic is 105. And guess what? Palantir is still above it. So they're like, whatever. But again, that expires March 21st. March 21st. All right, in red are the expiration dates for today, okay? Got that? All right, are you guys paying attention? Are you looking at the screen? Are you just listening? All right, if you're just listening, we have 6,072 contracts, 121 strike price, 13.93% out of the money. 125 contracts, 124 strike price, 16% out of the money. I mean, hello? Obviously, yes, Palantir can recover. But can it recover 13% in one day? I think we're pretty good right there, right where we're at. So what do we want to happen today? Well, I would say we want Palantir to go up and we'll capture the upside. But man, next week's strike is god-awful. 105, brother? What the hell? 105 in the money. We got a 111 too, but that's only 200 contracts? 105? 105? Come on, man. You're killing us. You are killing us. What are they seeing? Are they seeing like Palantir just going down, 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 down? Are they going to get rid of the Palantir contract? I don't know. All I know is I ain't messing with it, right? I don't know enough to mess with it. Single stock risk, man. What can you do? It is what it is. That's why I kind of got out of it because, you can't. It's just things happen. And if you're in a market-based one, it doesn't hurt you as much, right? So anyway, the value of the fund is 136 mil. The NAV is still 81 bucks. So what? 81.75. If you bought at 50, you're like, I don't give a crap. I'm making money all over the place. The trade price 81.63. Synthetics were at 2.1 mil. 30-day IV of Palantir 66%. IV estimate 417. Group B declares on next week, 5 days. That's right. Woohoo! So stay tuned Sunday morning. It's going to be a good one. We know. Oh my God, they made $13.41 per share on the prior synthetic. All right, their IV estimate is around 417. So the range is 417 to 1341. What estimate am I going to give? I have no freaking idea, to be honest, but it's going to be decent. And it's going to be the largest payment in YieldMax history. That I'm calling right now. I've been calling that. It's going to be the largest payment. Has to be. Has to be. PLTY is coming out with a bang. I know they're getting their ass kicked right now, but again, what do you expect? Look how far they went up. So anyway, it is what it is. Stay tuned for that again Sunday morning. I'm shilling my content. So before we get to the pre-market, I wanted to share where I stand on my options trades. I don't know if you guys give a crap about this. I'll let you can tell me after the video, obviously. I'm just going to show you where I stand out of the money for today in case you give a crap. So let's see what I got expiring today. TNA, I have a put expiring $39 strike price. That's 8.73% out of the money, which means TNA is priced 8.73% higher than the $39 strike price, which means I'm most likely not getting assigned there. TSLL, I sold a call, $22 strike price. This is 9.95% out of the money, again, as of the close yesterday. So more than likely, this is not getting assigned, and I'll keep my 100 shares. I also have a put on TSLL that expires today, $18 strike. That is 10% out of the money. Again, more than likely not getting assigned. Another TSLL put, $19 strike, 5% out of the money. That could get assigned. Hey, you never know. But do I care? No, I don't. If it gets assigned, great. All right? I don't know about great, but good, whatever. All right, TNA, I sold a call, $45 strike price. It's still 5.31% out of the money. So if TNA goes up 6%, I'll get assigned. I'll have to sell my shares at 45. If it stays below the 45, I win. I keep my shares. Great. TSLL, I sold a call, $21.50. This is 7.45% out of the money. Looks to be safe. Looks like I'll keep my shares. But again, if I don't keep my shares, I don't care. That's the thing about the kind of wheel strategy that I do. I welcome assignment, all right? I let these things develop. I get out of them early. I do a buy to close if I collect most of my profit up front. But that's the only time I really, close them out. I usually don't buy to close because I don't want to pay. Why should I have to pay you? I'll collect my premium and I'll let what happens. All right? Makes sense? And then, of course, I got to scroll up to these ones. I got some MSTYs I opened a while ago. I do have a $25 and a $26 put on MSTY. The 26 is 4.59% in the money. Why? Because MSTY is below $26. So if it stays below 26, I'm still going to have to buy 100 shares at 26. That's okay. And then I have right here, a 25. That's 0.56% in the money. That one's going to be close because MSTY's been hanging around that spot. So if MSTY closes above 25, I don't have to buy 100 shares at 25. If they close below 25, I'll have to buy 100 shares at 25. Makes sense? Hopefully it does. So that's my retire now account. If you guys care, I don't know. You guys are going to tell me. I know I used to do this in every video. You guys are like, go away with that crap. All right. And then, of course, here's my other account, the dividend car account. For today, I have a MSTY put, $26 strike, 4.59% in the money. Again, this is probably going to get assigned, so I'll get 100 more shares of MSTY in the dividend car account, which I'm okay with because this is more of like a buy and hold, but I'm not afraid to sell calls on the MSTY shares and collect premium that way because, again, I don't care if they get called away. If they get called away, I'll just sell more puts and I'll get more MSTY that way. And then I did a long put here, kind of, not a long, but I sold a put with a further expiration date. The other, I do 1 month out. This is just an experiment because, again, you can see that I did it at January 21st. I sold a put with a 2/28 expiration. So since this expires next week, I'm going to look to do another put, probably on the Qs. But anyway, I sold a put on TQQQ as a $71 strike price. This expires next Friday, though. We saw, right? 2/28. Right now, this is 20% out of the money. So I feel pretty damn good about this. Because again, when I opened the position, I did 14% out of the money to keep it safe because I don't want to get signed. Because the idea is in this account, what am I doing? I'm using all of the money. So in fact, I'm in the margin. So I have like 1,500 I'm using currently in the margin. I'm paying interest on. But this put, I'm selling the put. What happens with that? Well, that's cash on hold. So since I have margin, it puts that margin cash on hold, that margin amount on hold. That margin that's on hold, I don't pay interest on it because I'm technically not using it. I didn't use it to buy anything. It's just on hold in case this gets assigned. So what I want to do is just sell puts, put the money on hold, and never get assigned, right? Never get assigned, and I'm collecting options premium with interest-free money. Worst case scenario is I get assigned, and then what happens? And then I'll sell calls. Or I could just continue to roll this out. Because, again, keep in mind, if I get assigned, how much am I going to pay? $7,100 will come out of the account. I'll have to pay interest on that right away. But if I don't let this get assigned and I just roll this, keep rolling, you rolling. Yeah. All right. Sorry. But you get what I'm saying, man. This is simply a margin, an interest-free margin play. And that's it. I don't do it in my Retire Now account because I always keep cash. So it doesn't make sense there. In this account, I use all the money. So anything I always, any puts I'll sell in the future will be using margin. Hopefully that makes sense. I wanted to explain that because I think that's an awesome, use of margin, in my opinion. Not financial advice, obviously, but maybe I'll cover that in more detail on my options or my dividend car account at the end of the month. But okay, so that's where I stand on my options plays. Again, if you guys cared. I figured it's Friday. Why the hell not? Maybe I'll do this every Friday. Maybe. You guys let me know. All right, what else do I got to do? We got to go to the pre-market, right? Because we covered everything else, I think. Yeah, we went through PLTY, so we're good. So here is marketwatch.com. This is as of, what's the time? 5:36 a.m. Wow, pretty good. Pretty damn good time, honestly. I did not want to get up this morning, though. Tesla is down 0.32%, 353.26. TSLY is down 0.17%, 1149. NVDY is down 0.16%, 139.88. NVDY is down 0.05%, 2166. CONY is up 0.94%, 258.99. CONY is up 0.86%, 1169. MSTR is up 0.46%, 325.40. MSTY is up 0.64%, 2503. Remember my, what do I have? I have 25s and 26s. So as of right now, the 25 is safe, technically, right? Although if it closes at 2503, anything can happen. You never know. Oh, there it goes, down a penny. So again, it's going to be closed, but what's going to happen? I'm going to let it go. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to let it expire because if I get assigned, then what happens? Well, then I collect 100 shares. And yes, I have to pay interest on that money. That's okay because they pay approximately, I was going to say 100% distribution, but it's more like, it's going to be lower if the IV stays kind of where it's at. But that's okay. 60, 70, 80% distribution. Pretty damn good. All right, here's the TSLY to the S to the L. To the L is down 0.7%, 1988. Obviously, you saw the options plays I got on that. TNA is up 0.51%. It's at $42.95. My $45 call. Again, probably not getting assigned. AMDY is up 0.11%. It's at 905. AMZY is up 0.38%. 1855. Bitcoin, a BTC, is up 0.06%, 98,555. BitX is up 0.22%, 5473. Saxol, or shall we say Saxol, is up 0.13%, 3174. I believe some people in my options community, shout out to them. Shout out to you guys, all right? I see you. Hopefully you're watching me. I know they're options. They're all options gurus, so they'll need me, right? So maybe they don't watch this, or maybe they do. And I believe they want this to close above 31, I think, right? Burger, right? Anyway, SMCI is up 0.83%, 59.85. SMCY is up 1.83%, 33.97. Palantir, oh my God, look at that. That in the money call, not looking good, brother. Not looking good. All right, anyway, it's up 1.31%, 107.66. PLTY is up 1.63%, 82.96. So we shall end it there. Oh man, that was fun. You guys have fun? Again, the goal of my content, well, is sometimes it's all over the place. Obviously, I track the trades with YieldMax, but more importantly, I just want to keep it light, entertaining, and educational, of course. Hopefully I could teach you a thing or two, but while not keeping it boring. Because, yes, investing is freaking boring. People don't want to know about investing because it's boring. It's lame-o. Even, obviously making money is awesome. But when they think about investing, imagine just listening to an earnings call, and that's your first experience of investing in the stock market. You're going to be like, hell no, I'll pay someone, right? I was talking to some of the coaches last night, and they have a guy, right? They have a guy. And so I'm like, all right, I had to actually get into some of, this stuff. But I plan to talk about it more in actual person for the people that want to hear it. So I do plan on doing that because I usually just keep my mouth shut and just let people do their thing. But you know what? I just want to, if people want to learn, and I'm not talking about like high yield funds. I'm just talking about investing in general. How Roth IRAs work, 401ks, this, that, the other thing, what expenses to your financial advisor, just stuff like that, just conversations, because, it's something I like to do, obviously, hence the channel, but it's just the, common knowledge is, it's not there. Like they don't know, they don't want to know. They'd rather pay someone. But I think, to me, I don't think they should do that. I think they should learn how to make money on their own money. They themselves care about their money more than anyone else gives a shit about your money, right? A financial advisor has how many clients? Too many. So why are they going to care about you more than this person or that person or more than their own money? I know it's their job and their goal, and some of them make money when you make money. But just think about it. You can't tell me this statement is not true. No one cares about your money more than you. And if that's true, then why aren't you managing your own money? If you're not, then I don't know. You people are busy. I get it, man. Believe me, I get it. I didn't get it till I had kids. Well, I didn't really get it until I had the second kid, to be honest. So the people who have more than 2 kids, fine. I get it, man, because some people work 2 jobs and they do this, that, and the other thing. Some people coach 3 teams. It's hard, but it's your money, man. Eventually, you're working your ass off to retire, to live off the money. How are you going to live off the money to retire, right? How? You're just going to pay someone the rest of your life? You're going to have the time in retirement, at least, to learn. Anyway, guys, I don't know why I'm ranting. I don't even know how that came up, but let me just say this video is for fun and entertainment, all right? This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, all right? We know that, right? We know that. We go through that every video, but I have to let you know that because I'm just a schmuck on YouTube freezing my ass off in the garage, right? That is my studio. My YouTube studio is a garage. It's not even a full garage. It's about 1/3 of a garage. unfinished side, right? Closer to the outside. So that's why I freeze my ass off. No heat in here, just a little space heater. Why am I in the garage? Because my family's sleeping when I make my videos. I have to make my videos before work, which more than likely the family's, asleep, as they should be when I'm making my videos. And sometimes I sing, sometimes I'm loud, sometimes the voice carries. So if I go in any other room, it's going to wake them up. That's why I'm in the garage. All right, so I don't have to talk like this. Hi, everyone. Could you imagine? I'd have 0 subscribers. So that's why I'm in the freaking garage, in case you're wondering. Anyway, what else we got here? If you enjoy this content, please hit the like button. If you have any questions or concerns, leave them down in the comments below. All right? All right? If you want to help this channel hit 25,000 subscribers by this weekend, what do you have to do? I don't know. Share. Click the share button, right? Share a video or share the channel in any of the investment communities that you're in. That's all you have to do, right? And you may get kicked out, which if you do, I apologize. I'm sorry. But you may have to read the rules before you do. But that's how you can help out the channel grow. Or you talk to your friends and your family in real life. If they give a crap, again, some people don't. If they give a crap, you could share it with them. And then that would help me out greatly. So again, I know a lot of you do that or have done that already. So thank you very much. My channel is growing. It's not all, because of me, complaining about freezing in the garage. It's a lot of you guys, right? Word of mouth. You guys help me out. And believe me, it's not unnoticed. And I do greatly appreciate it. So I just want to make sure you guys know that. And I say thank you. All right. All right. Let's end it on that note. But I guess we got to get to the keyword. I don't even freaking have a keyword. Do you? I don't even have a keyword. I never have a keyword anymore. But anyway, as always, this is not financial advice. Oh my God, I said that. Say this is why I need to stop. Sorry. If you made it this far in the video, and see, I can't do that if I'm in another room. And you want to prove it, you got to say the keyword. All right, today the keyword is go A's. Why A's? That's my baseball team, all right? Draft's over, live draft's over. Game on, right? Here we go. Practice time. Let's go. We got this. Bunch of 8, 9, and 10-year-olds, all right? We can do this. We can do it. It's a competitive season because it's spring. And we'll see how we do. More importantly, it's about how they develop. That's what I say. It's my team now, right? My choice. Anyway, guys, today's keyword, if you made it this far in the video, all you have to do is type down in the comments below, go A's, baby. Go A's, go A's. Or go Athletics. Whatever you want to say. All right. Anyway, I'll end it there. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day. I hope to see you back tomorrow.